New developments to tell you about in the brutal stabbing murder of 18-year-old Barnard student Tessa Majors. In addition to the 13-year-old boy now charged with murder after he was seen on surveillance video in the park, New York cops are also questioning another young teenager. Police making this prestigious college murder a top priority. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim with tonight's new information. He's live in Lower Manhattan. Stefan.
Well, Bill, we are learning more about Tessa Majors tonight, her passions, her hopes, and what could have been. This, as a 13-year-old, faced the judge here in family court today. He looked so young and so very nervous. Barnard freshman Tessa Majors, the 18-year-old murdered Wednesday night, setting off an intense search for her killers. The first arrest today, just 13 years old, appearing before a family court judge, charged as a minor with murder, robbery, and weapons possession. Sources say the teen lives just 3 blocks away from the brutal murder and that he made statements implicating himself, a 14-year-old boy who police are questioning, and a third teen who is believed to be the killer but has not been located.
So it looks like it happened inside. They possibly fled in the other direction.
Investigators believe the 13-year-old picked up the knife and gave it to the other teen. He was in possession of a knife when police found him, but it is unclear if it was the murder weapon. Authorities say the teen's statements match what detectives saw in surveillance video from inside Morningside Park. The suspects are believed to have gotten away with the victim's bag, which cops have not found, but they dropped her cell phone, which is how police identified her. Mortally wounded, stabbed multiple times, she somehow managed to stagger up the steep staircase and exit the park, only to collapse in front of a school security booth where a guard found her. This, as we are learning more about Major's hopes and dreams, this was her last May on a podcast, young and full of promise.
I'm going to Barnard. It's in New York City, substitute in Columbia. It's an all-girls school. I'm really excited about that.
Meanwhile, in Charlottesville, Virginia, a music shop owner remembering her love for music.
She just had an innate ability to put herself out there and just do it.
Shep Stacy says Majors took lessons at his shop since middle school.
Anything she did right, and she did with a really positive attitude, and everybody who was around her loved her.
Now, as for the teen arrested today, sources say his aunt is maintaining her nephew's innocence to detectives. He is being held without bail. He's due back in court on Tuesday.